Hey guys, this is NHSDelo6. Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War. Last time, we made our way out of the forest just outside of Marpha, headed up this way, we were able to recruit Deidre, and we got Lex all the way over here. Shiny new Brave Axe. So, today, our goal is to take out these few hunters, as well as these two axe fighters, and come back after Sandema. So, if we remember last time, the conversation with Sigurd that he had once he exited the forest and was able to meet up with Deidre was essentially the game's way of tutorialing you on how to use her special staff that she gets in this game. So this is kind of the game's way of breaking you into status inflicting staves, which in this case is the silence staff. And I'm going to explain how that works right now. So, although it's not maybe completely clear, the silence staff is something that Deidre can use. I mean, any staff user can use it. It's got 3 uses, and from a range of 10 squares away, she can silence a magic user. Now, in order for her to silence a magic user, her magic has to be higher than the magic user's resistance. So, one quick look again, her magic is 14. So let's go ahead and take a look at Sandema. Now, Sandema is a dark mage. I don't know how many of these you'll actually see later in the game, because like I said, I haven't played it yet. But he is incredibly strong for this point in the game. If you can see his stats right here, his magic is 18, thanks to the boost from that magic ring. And most of our characters' resistances aren't any higher than maybe 4 or 5, barring the magic users. So if he was able to actually hit you, which he can, using some of his long-range magic, he would probably be able to either A, kill your unit in one turn, or B, become pretty close to the point where some of his minions would be able to come after you and mop up a quick kill. So let's take a look at his magic. His first tome that he has to use in the game is Fenrir. For those of you who have played Fire Emblem Just, which is the first Fire Emblem that I Let's Played, that Fire Emblem has Fenrir as A-rank dark magic, and it's endgame magic that's generally pretty hard to come by, but it's really strong as well. Dark magic has the reputation of being incredibly strong, but incredibly heavy, so that's just kind of how it works. It's B-rank magic in this game. Its might is 14, which is pretty darn strong. It's one of the stronger magic tomes in the game, but its weight is 20, so like I said, it's going to be heavy. He's not going to be able to hit you twice, but that's not the point. Because of the fact that most of our melee characters lack resistance as a whole, if he hits you once, it's going to do a lot of damage, which is the similar gimmick to Deidre, with the fact that she can't double you twice because of the fact that she doesn't have Pursuit, so because of that, she's not going to be able to hit you twice, but just once for one big shot of damage. The next magic tome he has is called Yormung. I've heard it, or I've seen it different ways. In Fire Emblem 5, I think it's called, what is it? It's like Jormungand or something like that. I don't know. But it begins with a Y, so I'm assuming that's how you're supposed to say it. Like the J makes a Y sound, so that's probably when saying Yamka like that. But anyway, it's got 20 might. It's not quite as heavy, but it can only hit you from 1 to 2, unlike Fenrir, which can hit you from 3 to 10. It's got that stupid magic ring, which is gives him so much magic. So let's check out his range. As you can see, it's huge. Until you silence him, he'll be able to hit you from anywhere in this range. It's kind of similar to like the massive range of a ballista. But if you wanted to think about it in terms of comparability for other games, it's kind of similar to bolting. But obviously, he's going to be able to hit you a lot harder. Now, one thing that's nice about a silence staff in this game is that, unlike other Fire Emblems where it was based on accuracy that you'd be able to hit them, in this game, there is no accuracy involved. It's an automatic score as long as you have higher magic than the person's resistance. Sandema coincidentally has 13 resistance while Deidre's magic is 14. So no, I do not want to give it anything. I want to use the staff. Here we go. On Sandema. So it's an automatic success regardless of what you do. But I think this is kind of neat. It just automatically stops. Everything stops, the magic stops, the background turns gray. I think it's a nice touch. And she gets 60 or 100 experience out of that. Now, I might have said before that Deidre's magic growth wasn't good. I don't know what I was thinking. I might have been talking about somebody else, because that's a complete lie. Her magic growth is awesome. I think it's 70%. When I flashed it up on the screen a couple episodes ago, when I made that player card, I think that's what it was. Pretty sure. Which is one of the highest in the game. And she's going to need it too, because of the fact that she can't hit twice. So that's going to be part of the reason why we're going to give her that magic ring. Giving her the magic ring gives her the opportunity to have 5 more magic, so that way when she does hit, I mean, she's already hitting for about 30 to 40 damage right now, but if she was actually able to, you know, become combat viable, she's going to need to do a lot of damage, and helping her with that 5 extra magic will certainly be well used. And surprisingly, these guys, their formation is weird. And other times that I've done this, they've come after Yamcha on the first try, and maybe I didn't get him quite close enough. And like was said in her explanation, she has Miracle, which I think heals up like 10% of HP every turn, so that's about 3 to 4. Or maybe it's like, I don't know what it is, I don't know what the exact amount is, but I didn't show this off in the video that I introduced her because I forgot. She has Holy Narga Blood, which is pretty awesome, but she's also got a purple dot in the middle, which no other character in our team has, and that means because, well, that's good grammar. What that means is that she has the Dark Sect Blood, or Lopotatsu, or something, or however you say it, whatever. You get the idea. So, she has that, and she's pretty darn good. So anyway, time to start mowing these guys down. It's not really that big of a deal. And that's the first critical I've actually gotten. I was wondering, something that I thought would be kind of a quirky innovation of the game was every time you got a critical by killing somebody, it's kind of like a walk-off kill. I think that you should get 4 to 5 stat ups, just because why not, you know? I think that'd be kind of neat, and I don't know. Yeah, see, she's doing 35 damage. I don't know, what's this guy's accuracy chance to hit her? Might be doing 15, that'd be kind of a bummer. We'll get them a little bit closer, and then we'll just start feeding Deidre kills. Deidre's going to be the one to kill Sandima, because I want that magic ring on her. And if we remember correctly, the only way to get certain items on certain characters beyond trading with the pawn shop is to have them kill those respective enemies. So you'll be better off just having your plans on who's going to kill the boss. Or, I mean, for the most part, I don't think you don't have a mid-boss who's got an item, but oh, come on. Whatever. So you're going to wind up just planning out what enemies you're going to want to have, what bosses, in this case, you're going to want to kill with your characters. So, unfortunately, this isn't terribly exciting, I know that, but we're not too far away, and once we kill Sandima, I think he'll be silenced for 2 or 3 turns. Once we kill Sandima, we're going to seize, obviously, but I'm planning on... Oh, are you kidding me? Seriously, 7% chance to do almost all of the damage possible? I'm just glad you didn't trigger Astra there. That would have been awful. That would have definitely wound up with her dying. I don't even know if she's going to survive this. Ugh. I think she's still got another person who can come after her, maybe 2. Game. This is a dick move. But anyway, Deidre is gonna just destroy this guy. I'm trying to think. That sound effect makes me think of like the opening sound effect from Super Smash Bros. For the 64. I think maybe I'm thinking incorrectly, but that sound effect, I don't know. That's what it makes me think of. I'm definitely gonna have to get rid of that skill ring off of Ira because Madeira definitely needs it more. She just got a point of skill anyway. She's up to 17 now. I think she's got 22 with that skill ring. I'm gonna have to sell it. And hopefully we can just keep getting some kills for Yamcha. I really feel bad that Azel's falling behind, especially of all my units, but you know, there's not really a ton that I can do at this point in game since he's not mounted. And he would probably get destroyed by these guys, so... thankfully they're going after Yamcha, though. What I might do, though, is try to milk a little bit of experience off of Sandima for Azel, and then hopefully he'll perform well in the arena. Once I get done with every chapter and I see he's moving on to the second chapter of the game, I'm not going to show the arena, so I guess for those of you who don't want to see it, you won't be. So, yeah. I just hate the fact that it's so difficult to get your units shuffled in around these forests. It's just, ugh, it's so annoying. Like, I understand that realistically they are currently, if you want to think about it as if you were them, they are going through a forest right now, and so that makes sense that it would be hard to advance properly. But, come on. Cut me some slack here, game. I probably won't even be able to show off this Brave Axe for him until next time. I was just thinking about that. Well, I probably won't be able to do any damage with Azel because he's nowhere near where I need him to be. So what I think I'm going to wind up doing is just trying to attack him, or use him to attack Sandema. I can actually get Dew in here for attack, which is kind of nice. I don't know if... I just wish, like, once, just one time, I could get Dew in there and have him kill somebody, but I just don't think that's feasible on any level. Oh, she got Astra this time. Like, I mean, I guess that's kind of useful. I just wish I could get Dew in for one attack and just have him kill somebody, but because of the damage minimum being 1 in this game, which is nice, I mean, that's actually supposed to benefit the player, which it does. Because as you can see, my attack is less than this guy's defense, so I shouldn't technically be able to do any damage. It should give me the ping sound from other Fire Emblems. But that's not the case here. You're actually given the opportunity to, you know, you're actually given the opportunity to do at least a tiny bit of damage. The game feels, maybe it feels pity on you or something. But, I mean, I guess it's kind of nice. And you can do 1 damage, which is sort of convenient. Hopefully this nets us 2,000. Yeah, I think attacking fighters gives you 2,000, but only attacking brigands gives you 1, which is stupid. But whatever. And I'm just going to try to kill this guy with the javelin for funsies. At the end of this chapter, I'm going to just probably waste a few turns trying to build some lover points between Ideen and Madir. And then I'm going to give all of Dew's gold, unless I have already. I don't know if I did that last time. No. I'm going to give all of Dew's gold to Ideen because she can't get any herself. So it would make sense that way. And this animation is fun, but it takes forever. I'm assuming that's supposed to be her hair blowing back and forth, but that doesn't... I don't know, it just doesn't really do it for me. I'm not really seeing it. I guess I'm just being a little bit over-analytical. But yeah, she's probably going to get magic most times, and her resistance is just going to keep going up. Her M defense. So, I mean, there really isn't a lot to say at this point. I really wish that the game would have, like, after a certain amount of turns, like the forest just explodes or something, and then I can just kind of march my way up to Sandema. I don't actually know when Sandema's silence is going to wear off. I'll have to check that before the next turn, because that could be bad. That's bad. That hurt. But I don't think he's honestly going to get hit by anybody else. Yep, these guys have their priorities in order. Go after the people who can't counterattack instead of going for the kill, which makes complete sense. Alright, so let's check. I think that it silences an enemy for 3 turns? Yeah. So I think we got 1 more turn. I'll probably use the silence staff again. Get some more experience. Because why not? And I think this guy is actually off the... oh, he's on the road, so that gives Madir actually a better chance to hit him. That's nice. Maybe he'll actually get a clean hit for once and not miss all the time. That's fun. Alright. 7 experience at a time, I guess. That's just how things are going to be. And let's see. Fortunately, I can't get Dew any good amount of experience, so I'm just going to have Ira soften this guy up, unless she triggers Astra, which is entirely possible. Then Deidre will kill her, or him, sorry. That is definitely a male. And then, after being weakened by Yamka, we'll be able to wrap this up. Actually, I think I might have Deidre kill that guy, if she can. Yeah. And then, I don't know, maybe one of these 2 guys. They're surprisingly almost the same level, and I haven't been doing that intentionally, but it does happen from time to time, so I guess it's kind of neat. I wish there was just more for me to say. Let's see. I am contemplating working on some different things in the near future, some different projects that I think that everybody would enjoy. And by different projects, I mean a continuance of some older things. So, if that means anything to you, we'll find out. I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to do those things just yet, because I have to make sure that I'll actually have time / motivation to do them, if they're going to be well received or not. So, we'll get to that when the time comes. So, we're just going to finish this chapter up. There's a bunch of things that I'm going to do off screen. Like I said, support turns and all that jazz. I'm just going to kill this guy with Quan because I don't really want his ugly face to be alive again. Then the next turn, we're going to silence Sandima one more time. And we'll march everybody up there to kill him. The kill, like I said, is going to Deidre so she can snatch that magic ring. And then, yeah, we'll be on our way. Unfortunately, Aideen can't do anything, so... Alright. We've got you now. Wahahaha. Actually, I guess this episode's pretty eventful. Can she silence? Hey, I think it's over now. Yeah. Well, can we do it again? I don't know if it'll let me do it again. Maybe he's already silenced and so it won't. I don't know, we'll find out. Maybe it just lets me, like, redo it. Whatever, it gets her 100 experience every time. Bet it's expensive as crap to repair that too, so maybe it wasn't the smartest thing I've ever done to do that. But she does get a defense point, which is awesome. And with that magic ring, she's gonna have 22 magic. So, that's something. Alright. The last uneventful slog right now. He's not going to be able to counterattack you, so you can just take pot shots at him if you want. Which I don't know why you wouldn't, so... yeah. We're just going to do that. This is so... I just feel bad. It's even boring for me just to wait through this. But as soon as we kill Sandima, I'm going to end off this episode, and then I'll do all those support turns and stuff afterwards. I'm not gonna seize on in this episode because I want to be able to do the supports, so I don't even think... maybe Azel will get close enough before that wears off. Maybe. Just maybe. And I would like to use other people, but I don't want her to accidentally trigger Astra and then kill him. I don't think a magic ring would be very useful in Ira. Especially since she's got that skill ring, which she wasn't supposed to have. But, I mean, whatever. Like I said, we're probably going to get rid of it anyway, so... Alright, so let's see... Oh, I guess, what's the difference? Man. Charging versus that? I don't think there is one. I think it does the same amount. But he's not going to be able to hit us. Or will he? I thought he was silenced. Oh, I guess he can still use his close. Well, okay, maybe it does stop him completely. I thought he was going to be able to use his close range magic to him. That would make me a little sad. Alright. A couple more turns of this shenanigans, and then... I guess I should technically be trying to get Aideen and Midir next to each other, instead of wasting all this time. Alright. Come on now. Come on, Meow. It's gonna take forever to get Aideen. Maybe I'll just start... Maybe I'll pull Midir back into the forest. He's not really doing much, is he? I can use it. I can actually heal with Evelyn for once instead of just wasting all these precious healing turns. I'm going against everything that I've said. I guess it's do what I say, not what I do. That's my mantra. Not a very good one. So, let's see. I think, is he still silenced? I just gotta keep... yeah, he's still silenced. So, let's just take a couple shots at him with Azel. Why not? There we go, got him a level up. How about that? Not fast enough to attack him twice, though, unfortunately. He got magic, though, and speed. That's sweet. Oh, I thought he was way farther behind than he actually is. That's good. I was getting a little concerned there. Let's have Deidre attack again. He gets 10 HP heal from him every turn, which is kind of annoying, so... Pretty close to killing him, though. Deidre will be able to kill him the next turn. And get a level up out of that, and the magic ring. And once she is able to do so, I'll do all those support turns, and then we'll get out of here. I'll also start the next episode off with little in-between dialogue stuff for Chapter 2. Alright. And I don't think Azel's going to be able to kill him at all, so let's just give Azel another shot. Why not? Yeah. He's doing 7 damage now, though, which is fantastic. Alright, I think that she can get next to... yeah. Alright. Lover points commence. And Deidre can kill him, and we can move on with life. Man. I mean, he's got 13 resistance, and she's still doing 24 damage to him. That's nuts. And he has failed Archbishop Manfloy, which I think is weird. I've heard it like Manfloy, Manfroy. It might be one of those Japanese LR things. I don't know. And there's a phone call. Alright, well, I'm being called, I suppose. But that's the end of the episode, guys. I've been HSDO6. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.